Good morning, everyone. I am just so fired up for this episode of the Happy Doc. So, our tagline is the voice of fulfilled physicians, the voice of fulfilled physicians. And that fulfillment piece is what we're going to talk about today. It is something that you cannot explain inside of you when you are just pumped, when you are truly energetic, when you are excited and fired up to work on something. It is a 180 degrees feeling. And I'll tell you this authentically. When I was working as a resident in my internal medicine rotation, when I was going on to my rotations, there was something that just made me feel fulfilled. There was something that made me feel excited. And that was knowing I had my website, The Happy Doc, that I had the podcast, that I had something that I could funnel my creative energies into, that I was building a skill set, that I was working on something that just let me feel like me, that brought me back to myself, that let me build on skills that I was working on beyond just medicine. We need to find our spiritual alignment. We need to find our spiritual path, our spiritual goals. Some people, especially in the sciences, especially in medicine, especially in our logic fields, take that word spirituality and put a negative on it, put a negative spin on that phrasing. What I just mean by spirituality is that you feel connected to some greater whole. Maybe that's your religion, maybe that's some belief system that you hold, but it means that you as a singular human being are also working on something bigger than yourself, that there is an alignment within your skill set, what you love, what's good for the world. It's that passion, but passion plus. It's that passion that lets you give to the greater whole, right? So what is that passion plus for you? What is that spiritual undertaking that you're going to be building in your life? What is your ikigai? Ikigai, if you look up this concept, it's beautiful. It's exactly what we talked about. It is that combination of what you love, what you're good at, what the world needs, and on top of that, ideally, it also makes some money, right? Here's the thing. If you have a side hustle, if you have something you're working on, right, in your life that's not fueling you, build out that opportunity for something to fuel you. Give that opportunity to yourself for something to fulfill you, to give you that energy, right? So why are people motivational? When you hear someone and they just get you fired up, they get you excited, are they a motivational speaker? Are they someone who is motivational? No, it's because their life is motivational. They live a life of higher energy. They live a life that's fulfilled. They have that deep spiritual energy within them. And then it translates to them speaking with a tonality, speaking with their volume, speaking in a way that is just energizing. You hear them, you're like, oh my God, I'm pumped right now. I have this energy I did not have before. It's because they're living a life that is. So when you be that energy, when you start to gear your life towards a direction that finally fires you up, and you'll feel it inside of you when it does, your life is going to change. Every single member of my Happy Doc team, this is not a lie, who has participated, has changed. I'm not going to go into full stories about that, but we have all changed in the participation and the creation of something new, something that aligns with us, something that tells us our why, that gives us our why, that says we can work on something greater than ourselves. We can build this podcast. We can reach out to thousands of people. We can have them listen to us. And they can learn, they can be inspired. They're going to build and create something more. We've gone to conferences and we've met people that have honestly said that when they listen to podcasts, they wanted to do something more. I've met in group events where individuals are like, Taylor, I want to work on my blog because of this, right? It's you give your gift. When you're giving your gift, they receive the gift. They receive the gift they want to give back. It's this reciprocation. It's that spiritual why, okay? Yes, we need to pay the light bulbs or pay for the electricity. Yes, we need to pay for our bills. But there's something inside of us. It's that fulfillment piece. And when we can reclaim that fulfillment piece, wow, it is a different level of living. Everything else just doesn't feel as good. It's because you're building on something. You're building on that level or that layer of contributing to the world. You're giving on that layer of giving to the world. So guys, my question is simple. What gets you fulfilled? What is it that is going to take you to that next level, in not externally, not outside of yourselves, but more in yourself? What is going to get you deeper in yourself? That's going to push you into your fears. That's going to force you to use your energy at its maximum level. That's going to build you up internally, spiritually. And so when you go out into that external world, you stand there with confidence. You stand up straight. Your shoulders are back. You're excited to deliver your message. You're excited to hit the world because you feel 100% aligned inside of you. You feel peace that you're building out something bigger than yourself, that you feel good knowing that you're giving your gift. What is that today for you guys? What is that that's going to take you to the next level? I don't know. I don't have the answer, actually. I really don't, because that answer is inside of you. It's something you build. It's something you take with you every day, and you cut at, you carve out. So what is that for you today, guys? I hope that got you pumped. I'm pumped talking about it. I want to do 100 more of these episodes. So I hope you guys have an amazing day. Love you all. Have a fantastic, Labor Day weekend coming up, and take care. And if you enjoy it, keep listening to the Happy Doc. Leave us a 5-star review on iTunes. Check out MedFlashGo if you guys haven't seen it. It's the first voice-based interactive medical question bank. We're doing some amazing things. We just added like 160 questions this week. It's going phenomenal. We're starting to add to the database. Guys, find that peace, find that love. Take care.